Hello, everyone. What you're seeing here is my box fan. This is what it looked like about 6.5 years ago when I bought it. It was navy blue. It was in the military. When I bought it, as a person had it before, pulled a big trailer with it. And he's over the years, I have made a lot of changes to this box fan. It started solid navy blue because I want to make it cooler. I painted box is white, and then I added solar. I did rebuild in the sign twice, actually almost three times from scratch. I have done major vehicle repair maintenance. I've had three full sets of brand new ties over the years, 6 years. I had built a garage in the back fan. I had front end work when the first year I bought it what to the tune of about $2,500 on the front end run work, and they have had tune-ups and oil changes and new gas filters. I had somebody complete new wiring harness because all the electric was bad when I got it. So I had tons of work with that done. Then I put all the solar system in, and I built it out by myself. But back then, I was physically able to do much more work than the past few years. So over the past year, I'll tell you what I've had to done. I had completely redone. I had put new tires in about a year ago. Had to put two new engine batteries, starter batteries, two brand new batteries. I had to do the glow plugs and do a lot of little things because uh, tons of little things. My friend Badge work on it, and the Campulance man did some kind of tune-up works, but it had to be done again. And my friends Tim from CR View and Roy from Roy Becky did put the new lithium batteries, exchanged my old ones out. So then I had another friend from Tucson area, Scott, fix where we had a problem with the solar controllers, the wiring. So he came to help with that. Because I have so many people help me over the years with odds and ends, things, whatever thing I couldn't do it. Anyhow, this past year when I had the stroke on my trip to Washington, my whole front end had to be redone. The brakes had to be redone from scratch. All new drums, new discs, new calipers, new everything, new pads, you name it with whatever can be wrong, could go wrong with brakes, it is. I spent this year on my car, on my truck. Sorry, I would say about probably almost $6,000 in repairs. Then the trip alone, that was a very expensive trip. And then because I had the stroke, so since I couldn't drive after the stroke, the doctor would not release me to drive it. So I had my box van transported on a special transport all the way from Washington to get back to Quartzsite because it's my home. I had to have a place to live. And then I had somebody I paid for the round trip, a friend that brought me home and whatever expense for that trip all the way back. So it had been a very expensive year, but I got all the money got when I sold the fifth wheel, it's pretty much been covered, but it still had some money left over, believe it or not. I'm pretty frugal, so I didn't spend all of it. So over the 8 years, and 6.5 years since I had the box fan, I did almost all the work myself, except under the hood or the solar and electrical. And so, but I did most of it myself, but physically can't do that anymore. And so things have changed. I have to make changes. I will show you why it's become so difficult to continue to live in the box van. So altogether, from the beginning, even the original purchase, except for the tires and regular maintenance, I think I probably had about $12,000, maybe more, invested this box fan. It's given me a lot of good years of living. So I will try to explain this. Well, people, bear with me. I try not to let people know how difficult it can be. I'm 72 years old. I'm a mess right now. This, this is my bed. And when I get in the bed, I have a little step stool here. I have to put it in front of the bed, take my shoes on when I go lay down. Put it sleep under my chair, have a folding chair right here. This is my folding chair. I just push it under the desk here at night. But I'm not really complaining. I'm happy with what I have, but I think I'm getting to the point it's very hard for me. So very hard to get in and out of bed. I can in and out, not a problem. But I will tell you, I cannot lay on my flat on my back. I have a very bad lower back. I have arthritis, deteriorating disc, my neck and my lower back. I also have arthritis in my hips, both sides. So when I lay here at night, I'll crawl up here. Only have 26 in one. 26 inches from here to the wall. I have this here in my way. I bump this all the time. Cannot sit in the bed. Have to sit in my hard chair, which is killing my back these days. So it's getting harder and harder to manage. This way I sleep at night. Sometimes can roll it on the other side for about half an hour before the hip getting too bad. Like take Tylenol or ibuprofen. I have always take turmeric with a really good for pain every day. With my over-the-counter supplements, so I have a really good regimen. But now I'm 72 years old. After the stroke, I have balance issues. It's not getting easier for sure. So I just don't know how long I can keep living like this. I could walk about 100 feet without getting too shaky and unbalanced. So it's not easy. So that's what it is. So that's my life. That's my story. So I put my foot in the toilet and the step stool so I can slide down. I pretty much slide down. That's what it. My lower back hurts so bad after even 10 minutes. It's really hard for me to do that. So thought I would share what was like living in the box van these days. When I was younger and when I first started living like this, I can handle it pretty good. After this stroke, at 2 strokes. It's gotten harder and harder for me. I can only do so much physically. I'm very sorry, people. Wow, 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 I'm whining. But we'll tell you, besides the things I have already shared with you, the everyday chores are going to be too hard for me. And then the showers here in the RV park are leave, leave, leave a lot of need to be desired. In the summers, the water is so hot, you burn yourself because come out of the tap about 140 to 160 degrees. I have burned myself a few times. In the winter, then in the cinder block building like concrete, it's very cold in winter, about 30, and when the temperature is below anything below 60 might feels like 30 degrees in the shower room. The water barely comes out in a trickle. It's very cold. They don't have any electrical plugs in there to plug the little electric heater to warm it up there because it's something about the fire code and that I can't carry the portable heater with propane over to there just get it warm. Take I'm turned ice cube. So there are some obstacles. So although I'm grateful to have it here, I do have electricity. I do have running water from a pipe, and I have the place to dump the gray water, so don't have to think about that. Thank God for that. So as I mentioned in my previous video, and I have showed you through this video today, why it's really necessary to find a different living situation. Of course, many people lives on wheels and travels by choice. 8 years ago, when I started this journey, I left a very abusive marriage. I had no choice. I moved into my car. But over the years, I've made constant progress. As you can see from these videos so far and what I've been putting out, it's going to becoming a bigger and bigger struggle. You know, just got so hard. So I need to change my situation. So I took a trip up to Prescott, and this has been.
Hello.
Oh, what wanna go see?
We're gonna go see the 175 DHW.
Alrighty. Oh, look at this. This is it, huh? But and he showed me a beautiful travel trailer. My friend, one of my very dear friends, she insisted, made me agree I would let hear her out. She said for you. So I said, okay, I'll look, I'll see. So she sent me the links and show me these. I got a hold of them and I went set up an appointment to go see them. So this is what went to see. And I believe my friend, she wants to help me so much. She went so much trouble to find these and see what could work for me. So I'll be out looking and I'll keep you informed. And if it decided to make a permanent actual decision, I'll let you know what I decided. I keep you updated. So I do need a home. And when you get this age and you have health problems, sometimes you have to make other decisions. So that's really what comes it down. I need to live my best life possible for for the rest of my life. Who knows? I never know. Tomorrow's not promised, but I could live a year, 10 years, 20 years. Who knows? But will tell you that will provide and always has. So thank you for watching. I'll keep you posted. Goodbye. I went look at this. So tell me what you think. I think this would work so perfectly for me if I do decide to get it. And I'll let you know. I will do a tour for you for you later. So any hope you like what you see today. Tell me what in comments what you think.